My friends, Happy New Year.
Let's
Good to
get
see
to
you
it.
both.
We
New
got 5
Year.
minutes. Let's go.
Absolutely. No, this is exciting, bittersweet. Final season of Letterkenny. I mean, one thing that because I've talked to you both before in the past, but we never really talked about it before. And I want to start with Tyler. I mean, are you ever like conscious of the audience member watching Letterkenny when you're filming all these crazy things, or does that kind of happen afterwards?
It honestly, if I did that, it wouldn't work. Being Stuart wouldn't work if I was thinking about what people would think about me, because some of the choices that Evan and I have made over the years are not necessarily fan favorite decisions. Let's just say that. So,
Well, of course they are.
what the character needs out of the scene, you know?
Yeah, but I feel like afterwards, though, Andrew, you kind of wrap something, and you're probably talking to maybe DP and being like, "Man, like people,
Dude,
certain
we
people are
don't
gonna."
we don't think at all ever.
Yeah.
Like just generally, we don't. Not a lot of thoughts crocking through this brain of mine,
We disagree.
especially on set. It's just like, how do I think less? Think less, do more. So I don't think about anything. I just pretend to be brain dead.
Do you both have an arc that you look at kind of all the seasons of the show, Tyler, that you're really kind of impressed with or fascinated by in Letterkenny character wise, that you're like, wow, this character really came a long way?
Yeah, for me personally, it was the that season where I had Stuart had a relationship with Gay, the gay storyline.
Yeah.
It was Stuart's first time really falling in love, other than Katie in season 1 or 2. He had a girlfriend, he fell in love, and then she broke his heart. And it was nice to see Stuart kind of go through some of those human emotions and not just be a little basement dwelling fill in the blank.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Andrew, what about you?
It's a tough question. I think one of the funner things, it was when Dylan and I split up because he was dating Katie and I wasn't, and I was a lost puppy. I honestly think they could have maybe leaned into that like over the course of a season, because it was just such a funny thing to play around with, because we are just so joined at the hip. So that I had a lot of fun doing that. I mean, DP and I always have fun together, but that moment was a lot of fun, and
that was fun to watch.
Usually, whenever DP and I have fight scenes, it's a lot of fun too. So
absolutely. Again, bittersweet final season. All the episodes on Hulu right now, but it's one of those things too where this is really the moment where you really kind of self-reflect and look at the global impact a show like this has had, with the amount of seasons it's had, with the amount of kind of moments and everything. Is this now the time where you're starting to think about those things a little bit, Tyler?
Absolutely. It's something that we're extremely proud of. I was just saying, Pete, I'm in Sweden right now. I'm in Gothenburg, Sweden.
I know. Yes, I was wondering. I saw the stories. I was like, is he still? He's still in Sweden.
Yeah, and this is the hotel room here. So it's and coming here and talking to some American fans and some Canadian fans that are fans of the show. It's amazing how far it's reached, and I know we're airing now in different countries as well across the world. So it's something we're extremely proud of. This YouTube show that started in, I think, Langley, British Columbia is now was it Langley, Hersey?
Yeah, it's Ladner,
British Columbia is now airing all over the world.
Yeah, Hersey, it's interesting. I feel like people forget that it started as like a web show.
Yeah, I remember distinctly people. There was I think halfway through people say, "Oh, I'm a huge fan of Letterkenny." Like, even though we filmed a couple seasons, I'm like, "Oh yeah, well, like what's your favorite episode?" They're like, "Oh no, just the YouTube stuff." And then somewhere around the middle, that started to kind of wash away, and people pick favorite episodes. So yeah, I mean, it feels like a lifetime ago. But like Tyler said, I mean, I think it's one of those things that over time, it's still a bit early to really think about the impact, especially when we're all involved, so in it. But I think over time, it'll hit home, and obviously we're very proud of what we did, and honestly, we just miss the late night shoots where everyone's got the sillies, the bedtime sillies, and everyone's laughing their heads off, and just kind of the routine of seeing each other every year. I think, I personally gonna miss the most.
Absolutely. And like I said, the final season of Letterkenny is streaming now on Hulu. It's always good to see you both. Thank you so much for everything. And happy holidays, guys. Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Good to see you both.
Happy New Year to you, man.
Happy New Year, Petey.
See you guys.
Take care.
Thank you for tuning in to Popternative. Make sure to check out our past episodes of Popternative on YouTube.
This has been an Autograph Communications production.